Oh, hey! I'm glad you could join me. I'm Sierra, and I'm here at the Edible Schoolyard, Kern County. And today we're exploring the world of decomposition. Decomposition is the process of things breaking down over time, and with the help of our decomposer friends. So let's go check them out. All right, to understand the process of decomposition, we are going to do a little activity. What I need you all at home to do is to head out in your backyard or in your neighborhood and get a handful of leaves from underneath one of the trees. They can be all different colors and sizes, and we are going to create a decomposition timeline. All right, so I've created my leaf timeline by putting them in chronological order from the newest, greenest leaves to the oldest, brownest decomposing leaves. So you can organize your leaves in this timeline to see how over time they've begun to decompose and break down. And this happens with the help of our decomposer friends known as the FBI. Let's go learn about them. All right, so decomposition happens with a big thanks to the FBI. The FBI includes organisms such as fungus, like mushrooms, bacteria, which are too small to see, but there are billions of them in the soil, and finally, invertebrates. Invertebrates means no backbone, and it includes critters like worms, roly-polies, ants, and beetles that crawl around and eat the material to break it down. Let's give a big shout out to our decomposers. Decomposers, break it down!
Decomposers, break it down!
There's a bunch over there with Ben at the compost pile. Let's go visit.
Hey, thanks, Sierra. Hi, friends. My name is Ben, and I'm over here at the most lovely part of our garden, which is the compost pile. And I know I love parties. I want to throw a party here, but if I want it to be a fun party, you got to have some cake, right? We're going to be building a compost cake today. It's got a few different layers. We're going to be walking through them, and I'll talk about each layer, what they do for our friends, the FBI, and why it's important to have them there. All right, it is about time to get baking. So let's talk about our first layer of the cake. It's very important to have a base. Our first layer are going to be a nice layer of browns. And when I say browns, I mean things that come from plants that are really crunchy, don't have water in them, and they might already be decomposing. Do you remember those leaves that Sierra was showing you? Old crunchy leaves are a great source of browns. I've got a bunch behind me, and it's a bunch of old straw, leaves, and mulch. So let's go ahead and let's get our first layer going. All right, so our next layer are going to be our fresh greens. And when I say fresh greens, I want you to think of juicy or sloppy fruits or veggies that you didn't eat or you can't eat, like the skin of an orange peel or a banana peel. Those are all wonderful things that all the FBI will love to munch on in your compost cake. And you might be asking yourself, why do I have to layer my cake? Why can't I just mix everything in? Well, we prefer it this way because we think layering helps the pile grow a little quicker, and it helps air get in there, and it helps make sure that all your FBI are spread out all over, not clumped up in one area. So let's take a look at some of our fresh greens we are going to be adding. Doesn't look that great to me, but to our FBI, that is a tasty treat. All right, guys, I think that is enough for now. Normally, I'd probably build my pile a little bit higher, but already, even with just a pile this size, I can tell it's already a great place for the FBI to show up and start munching. And that's the important part. That's what we love, is the FBI munching on all of the material in here. And it's actually their munching, which is going to cause our pile to heat up, sometimes to even 140 degrees. And we are going to be flipping it with our handy pitchfork every week or so, and that's just to make sure there's plenty of air. Sometimes we'll come and water our piles to make sure there's water to keep everything alive. And as we flip and flip and flip, the pile gets more and more baked, because remember, this is our cake. And once it's fully baked, we can sift through a fine screen and collect some wonderful, wonderful compost that can be used in our garden. And please check it out. We have some right here. That is the good stuff. And that's what you want. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for bringing them over here again, Sierra. And I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for joining us as we explored the world of decomposition and the fungus, bacteria, and invertebrates that help make it all happen. We'll see you next time.